Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're going to continue our playthrough of Aces of Valor from Legion Wargames, a game designed by Eric von Rossing, and we should be heading into mission number 5. So the first thing we do is we advance our campaign mission to turn 5, and right here is a note. Right here in between 4 and 5, check for airfield change. Okay, so today we got to roll to see if we're going to get a new airfield. So we're going to roll here, and 6. Yes, they are moving us. They need us somewhere else. So we go to airfield C. All right, which is down here at the bottom. So anything that's up this way, going to be a problem for us. Now there's a reminder, my last post-mission event, there's a friendly ground offensive. So major attack pushes back enemy trenches, increases flight operation tempo. For the next mission, enemy trench lines are considered friendly. For forced landings, and there is no AA ground fire, but we do add +1 to all flight event check die rolls over enemy territory. So there's going to be more likely to run into something over the enemy territory. I am going to keep that out though as a reminder for myself. And now we draw our mission card. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, it's a scramble. That's good. That'll keep me on my side of the lines. It's a D3 plus 2 fighters per round. Enemy aircraft are attacking your home field. There are D3 plus 1 enemy fighters escorting 2 bombers. See the rules for Scramble mission details. So we'll do that. We're going to set this right here. I get D3 plus 2. He has D3 plus 1 fighters escorting 2 enemy bombers. So let's see, bombers. Let's see, regular bombers too, not the Handley Page. DH4. Oh, those are my bombers. Sorry about that. I got to take that Gotha out of there. He doesn't get that bomber. He gets these bombers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna do a little mix. They get 2 bombers. We'll pull his 2 bombers. There's 1. Oh, it's a 0-2 and a 0-1. So we got his 2 best bombers. I'm sure that's going to have a negative effect for me. I can't imagine it won't. All right. So let's pull up, see what is special about the scramble. Let's see, scramble, where are you? Air to air. Well, come on, Dave. Any other time, I open it right up to it, and there it is, Scramble. Today, of course, I'm looking for Scramble, and I don't see it. Post mission. We'll play. Where'd you go? Target determination. Air to air, 2-seater. All right, let me find it. All right, so the Scramble mission, we're going to roll for it. It's got its own slightly modified sequence. So we're going to use that. So I can put this chart aside. Okay, so we're going to start with roll for the weather. So let's find out what the weather is going to be. And the weather is a 5. It is heavy clouds. Okay, so it's going to be cloudy. We place the airfields. We get an airfield marker. And that is my airfield. The initiative on it is 2. So we put that on the initiative track. So I can move back over here because everything's going to be happening here now. We put the airfield there. We select our friendly aircraft for the first round. So we're going to roll a D3. And it is a 1, of course. I get 1 plus 2. So I get 3 aircraft to start my first round. Well, I need my best dogfighters. So that is Edward, James, and then after that it doesn't matter. Let's see, I don't think Philip's been up. We'll take him this time. So that's my 3 that I'm going to have attacking. Okay, we're going to determine the enemy force. He gets a D3 plus 1 for his fighters. And of course he gets 6. So that makes he gets 4 fighters, of course. Never fails, does it? All right, we got to find out, see what type they are. Ooh, they're tier 1. Okay, so we go to the tier 1 fighters, and he gets 4 of them. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Rudolph, 0. Carl, 0. Otto, 0. And France, 0. Good. Well, his fighters aren't going to be anything spectacular. All right, then we use step 1A and 1B of the combat sequence to determine fighter type. We did that. The enemy bombers are carrying 6 bombs apiece. So that helps in the fact that they're weighted down. So we put the 6 bombs on them. Okay. Conduct combat. We proceed immediately to the combat rounds. There is no initial detection check, so we don't go through that whole detection check. Roll 1d3 for each enemy bomber to determine which round it drops its bombs. Use hit markers as reminders. Then roll initiative for all aircraft when eligible. Enemy bombers drop all available bombs on their field. 6 bombs if undamaged, 3 bombs if damaged. Okay, so we got to do initiative, and we got to roll to see which turn these guys are going to drop their bombs on. So let's do that first. Here's for the first bomber. He's on a D3. That's going to be on turn 2. So we're going to put this hit marker of 2 on top of him. That's what turn he'll drop his bombs. This guy is a 4. Turn 2. So, well, they're coming in together, so they're going to come in with turn 2. Okay. So I've got to, hopefully I can get to them eventually here. All right. Now we do our initiative just like we normally would. Well, let's start with these bombers. Now, they have bombs, so they're 1 less. So he's a 2. Okay. So he's a 2 plus 1 is a 3. Wow, his initiative is really low. Same thing for this guy. Oh, he gets a 6 plus 2. He's an 8. So he's much better. Now we do the fighters. No modifiers. Oh, 6 and 1's a 7. Comes Otto. 6 and 1's a 7. Wow, they're really struggling here with theirs, thank goodness. Carl, 5 and 6, that's an 11. That's a good roll. And Rudolph, 11. Okay, well, they got 2 up there and 2 down there. Here we come. I'm going to start with Philip, no modifier. 2 and 6 is an 8. Then I got James, he's plus 1. 11, that makes him a 12. And then I got Edward, he's a plus 2. That makes that 6 and 6 is 12. All right. Whew, okay. Well, we're all set up. Let's see. Special combat rules. Prior to the 2nd and 3rd combat rounds, the player may launch up to D3 plus 2 additional squadron fighters that are ready. The enemy flight will remain until both bombers have dropped bombs, regardless of whether the airfield has been damaged. And on the round after both bombers have dropped their bombs and or been destroyed, all surviving aircraft will break off. Okay, so there's no other checks. We don't do any combat event checks, anything. And the good thing about all this is, this friendly ground offensive isn't going to affect this at all. So I'll go ahead and discard that and get it out of the way. I don't have to move. We don't have to spend anything. This is all combat. Okay, here we go. Well, I got Edward attacking Rudolph. He gets 2 dice. Move this over and get my table set back up again here. So I have my initiative difference is 2, so he gets 2 dice. Well, here we go. And he is +2. Well, he got 1 hit. Okay, this is on Rudolph. And it is no damage. So Edward didn't get anything done. James is attacking Carl. He's a +1. He gets 2 dice. Nothing. Wow. So I couldn't do anything against his fighters with my 2 best fighters. Okay, Rudolph is going to attack Philip. This is 11 to 8, which is 3, so he gets 3 dice. And he gets, of course, 2, 3, 4 hits. So he gets 1 die plus 3. 8. I think he just shot down Philip. Yeah. Philip got shot down. That was it for Rudolph. And that's all of my fighters. So that's it. That round is over. Everybody comes off. The bombers come off. That was quick. And now we go round 2. And I get to roll D3 +2 for additional fighters. Well, that's a 1 + 2, so that's 3 more fighters. So we'll take 1, 2, 3. So I got 3 fighters coming up. So let's roll for these Germans. So this guy's a 2. And 3 makes him a 5. There. This bomber is a 2. + 3 is a 5. Well, they're both at the same level there. All right. Here comes Carl. 5 and 6 is 11. Here comes Rudolph. 4 and 6 is 10. Here comes Otto. 5 and 6 is 11. Wow. And Franz. 4 and 6 is 10. Well, they got pretty good rolls. Okay. Here comes Tom. Oh, 6 and 6 is 12. Here comes Albert. 5 and 6 is 11. Here comes William. 2 and 6 is 8. All right, Edward, +2. Oh, 4 and 6, that makes him a 10. And James, +1. That's 4 and 6 is a 10. Okay, well, very interesting. Okay, I've got Tom going to attack Carl. No modifier, 2 dice, because there's only 1 difference. 3 and 1, no hits. Okay, I got Albert, Otto, and Carl. So it doesn't really matter who goes first here. Might as well do Albert while we're up here. So he's going first. 2 dice, because he's 11 to 10. 6, he got 1 hit. This is on Rudolph. No damage. Albert's done. And these Entente planes are tough because you just don't get many hits. Okay, Otto is going to attack. Let's see, 1 to 3, it'll be Edward. Nope, he's attacking James. Otto's attacking James with 2 dice. He gets 1 hit on James. No damage. All right, Otto's done. Carl's attacking. He's going to attack James. It's 2 dice. He gets 2 hits. That's a +1. 4 and a 5, no damage. Okay, Carl's done. Now we got Franz, Rudolph, James, and Edward. So I'm going to let Rudolph attack William first, because I'm going to get these guys out of my way off the board. He's a 2, so he gets 2 dice. No modifiers. Rudolph's done. Okay. Here comes Franz. Same thing. He gets 1 hit. Oh, he damaged William. Okay. Well, shucks. Okay. Damaged him. Here we go. I got my guys coming after the bombers. So we are 10. And they're going after this bomber on the right. He's the better bomber. So 10 to 5 is 4. I get 4 dice with Edward, and he gets +2. Every one of them's a hit. So that's 4 hits. All right. So this is 1 die +3. Yes, a 9. And a 9 over 7, he's damaged. So he's damaged, and his bomb load goes down to 3. Okay. Perfect. Edward did his job that time. I got James attacking the other bomber. Oh, wait a minute. This bomber fires back. So let me do that. He's a 4 to 6 to hit, no modifier. And it was on 5, so he only gets 2 dice. Gets 2 dice. Well, he scored 2 hits. So he's +1. Daggone. He damaged Edward. Okay, so I got to flip Edward over. Man. Okay, James is attacking the other bomber. 4 dice +1. 1, 2, 4 hits. Okay, here we go. 1 dice +3. 6 and 3 is a 9. He damaged him. His bomb load goes down to 3, and he's firing back with a 4 to 6. 2 dice on James. No hits. Oh, 1 hit. 1 hit, no modifier. 4, nothing. James breaks off, so I damaged both bombers. Now I got William coming in. 8 to 5 is a 3. He gets 3 dice. He needs 5 or higher, no modifiers. Well, he got 1 hit. This is on this guy. 1 hit. So he's +1, 5, not enough. Okay. William breaks off. All right, that leaves me with the bombers. So the bombers are going to conduct their attack. Okay. All right, so here we go. The bombers are attacking. Well, I can take these 2 hit markers off. So we'll bring in this bomber first. He's got, oh, I flipped that over from 6, but they're supposed to be 3. Grabbed the wrong, I didn't do that right. He has 3. And let's see, he has 3. Okay. So the first thing is we have our anti-aircraft fire from the airfield is 5. So I have 4 dice. They're rolling 6. No hits. Try one more. 5 dice, no hits. Okay. So he gets through. And he's going to drop his bombs. So we got to see what we get here now. So bomb and rocket attack. His difference is 3. So he gets 3 dice because he has 3 bombs. He needs a 5 or above. 3 dice. He needs a 5 or above to get a hit. Daggone, 2 hits. 2 hits with bomb damage. And now we roll. Let's see how many hits they actually scored. Well, 6 and 4 is 6 and 4. That's 10 hits. Wow. Oh, he had a +2 too, so he definitely was going to hit when he dropped his bombs. So 10 hits. So we flip that over. I got to put a 10 hit marker on there. There we go. I took 10 hits from that bomber there. He's done. And he gets rid of his bombs. All right, here comes the other guy. He's coming in. They're firing at him with 3 anti-aircraft now. So they're firing 3. They got 1 hit. Won't be enough to do anything. Nope. He flies through that. He's dropping 3 bombs. He is a, he's a +1 on this roll. So he needs 5 or higher. Miss, 4, 4. They all missed. Woohoo! We dropped his bombs and he didn't do any damage. Okay. That is the end of that. Okay. So these guys all break off. So I don't think I get any points for any damaged bombers. See, enemy bombers destroyed, but nobody damaged. Okay, so all of these guys break off and they go home. So that's it for the German bombers and the fighters. Man, what rotten luck I had giving them maximum fighters and me minimum fighters. Plus Philip got destroyed. I have to roll for him because to see what happened to him when he got shot down. I forgot to do that. So I made a mistake. I knew there was something different. Couldn't find it, but I found it. So I'm adding this in. Philip was destroyed, if you remember. So what I needed to do was roll. I used the wrong table. I used F2. That was the wrong table. It's C9. Destroyed friendly fighter. So I have to roll and see what happens to Philip. He may not have survived. Let's find out. He gets a 4. A 4. Aircraft glides 1 to D3 spaces. Well, we were over the airfield, so he doesn't have to glide. So now he does his landing, which is in the airfield, F4. He's a 0. His performance rating on his aircraft, we was shot down, we would say it was a 4 damaged. I would say -2 for heavy clouds. So he's a +2, +2, 6. Oh, there you go. Safe landing, place aircraft in recovery box. So it worked out. So he goes there anyway. So he didn't die, but his plane needs to get replaced. Okay, I wanted to correct that because I did not want you guys to go, hey, he's... All right, William and Edward, they have to roll for difficult landings. Okay. So we're going to have difficult landing at the airfield. We'll roll William first. Air skill performance, none. Plane performance is +4. +4. Heavy clouds, -2. So he's only a +2. 4 + 2 is a 6. 5+, he landed. So he goes in the recovery box. Now we have Edward. Air skills a 2. Performance is 4, so that's 6. -2, he gets +4. Ah, he's safe. He lands. Okay. These 3 fighters, they all make it back. They all land okay. All right. I lose -5 points. My airfield got damaged. Okay. They didn't destroy it, but -5. So I didn't score any points. So that's -5 mission points. So we get nothing this mission. All we did was get a bunch of damaged aircraft. that I can't do anything with. I don't have any mission points to correct them or anything. This just goes back to 0. Our mission's going to move up, and that's the end of that one. So today we got a quick mission, and that is a scramble. And man, again, if you roll, oh, I got to do my post-mission event. Hang on. Post-mission event. Unreliable engines. Faulty engines make aircraft unavailable for the next mission. Roll 1d3 and move that number of ready aircraft of your choice to the recovery box. Ignore excess if you do not have enough ready aircraft. Okay, so here we go. We got to roll 1d3. Oh, thank goodness, it's 1. So I have 1 aircraft goes to the recovery box. That's him. Okay. So I only have 4 aircraft, 4 fighters available for my next mission. So I hope it's not one that takes a lot of fighters. And James is my leading pilot available. So, whew, okay, another rough day here at the airfield. Moved to our new airfield and they got bombed right off the bat. So, all right, that concludes mission number 5. Got 3 missions left to go, and we'll see what happens. But whew, that was a tough day at the office there, let me tell you. And just double checking one last thing here for my end of mission. Mission ends, play proceeds to post-mission phase, which we did. Mission points are gained and lost for destroyed aircraft on either side normally. Yep. Okay. And if the player's airfield is destroyed, he loses or skips 1 mission for repairs to aircraft facilities. Well, that didn't happen, so I don't have to lose or skip a mission. But I'm down to 4 aircraft, and I got a bunch there. I need to get back in action, and I need to get them victory points. So time's running against me here on this short campaign. All right. Well, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up for this. Appreciate it. Helps me. Helps my channel. And I hope you're enjoying it. So far, we've had a different type of mission every time. So I hope that keeps up. And we'll see what happens. And as you can see, the first few missions, I was getting good post-mission events. This last one, not so good. I had to take another engine, had an engine problem. So, all right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys for the next one.